Hello everyone, good evening. Okay, meanwhile, other people are still joining in, so we will take some questions if you're having from the yesterday session. Any questions or anything you would like to share?
Where we will get the recordings of the session?
Yeah, we will upload the recordings. Okay, you have already subscribed to other place, right? I will be sharing, like, once I'll update it. Okay, I'll share the link with Lakshmi, and you will get that link.
Okay, okay.
Okay, yeah.
My question is, what is database?
Okay, what is database? Um, any application when we are creating, or let's say just database is nothing but a table in the sense you're seeing your Excel sheet, you're
Mm-hmm.
storing some information in your Excel sheet, right?
Okay.
um just like uh, let's show you in the Excel sheet. Okay, just an example we will take. So here, if you see, you're storing some information in this format. In this case, like product name, uh, January, what is, like, how much amount of sales happened in each quarter, they have stored it in this format. Okay. Similarly, if we need to store mass amount of data, like in GBs or TB, okay, so we cannot use Excel sheet. Okay. For that purpose, we make use of database. So in database also, it will have the same sort of table. It will be same sort of tables, but just like Excel sheet, it is visible. In database, it's not visible. Upfront, it will not be visible. You have to make the query to the database, and then only the data will be visible to the uh, user. Like, it's not uh, visible upfront. So if you think of this Excel sheets, then in Excel sheet, we are having multiple workbooks. Okay, different workbooks for different tasks we are creating. So different workbook or the tables which you are creating separately, let's say for account and contact. So it is used for storing different sort of database, different sort of data. So everything combined together forms a database. It is a technical term that is used in the IT market. Okay, so just if you do this database, okay, it's like database example. It will also be having some related sort of SQL database, MySQL database, multiple. So in Salesforce, we have a Oracle database. Underneath the Salesforce server, there is an Oracle database. So it's the format is similar to your Excel sheet everywhere. Okay, whether it is SQL or whether it is Microsoft or whatever. Like, ultimately, it is the idea is to store the data in that particular format. So there are different database available today in the market, multiple. So while creating of the application, it is means not in Salesforce. You don't need to worry about creating or integrating the database in Salesforce, because you automatically will be able to do that while creation of any application. Automatically, Salesforce provides the access to the database. So simple use case, if you see here. Simple use case, or like, what is the database? Different type of database. Yeah, Oracle database, MySQL database, Microsoft SQL, or MongoDB. These are some of the most popular database these days. So it is Um in Salesforce, if you need to see, like, our database is completely visual. Here I'll show you. Okay, in this account table or contact table, we are storing some data. Okay, these all are data and different tables we are having. Now in contact, if I go, let's say here, it has a connection to account also. That is a CTS account. That means this contact table is also making the connection to the account table. We will come to that. We will understand how exactly these connections are made in the database. So if I click here, it will open a account record. It is moving to this particular tab. From contact, it jumped to this particular tab and it is opening a account record. We will understand this when we will come to the data model, then you will understand this. Okay, so database is just like a table you are creating to store the data. Any data format it can be, and just like you're storing some data in your notebook. Let's say for buying some vegetable items, we are listing it down and then we are going to the shop. Similar to that, this sort of database is holding mass amount of data in thousands or millions of data. Okay, so little bit understanding we will get when we will actually create our data model here in the Salesforce. So today, I think you all have. Um, do you all have your Salesforce account?
Yes, I have.
You have your Salesforce account. Okay. Anyways, we will be creating it again because some people in the session will not be having the Salesforce account. Okay, I'll share the link here in the chat window. So good evening, everyone. Okay, we are starting the session for today. What we are going to do is we are going to create our account. So it's if you're not having your account, you're going to create your account and we are going to practice logging into your account and practice whatever I'm doing, you are going to practice in your org. So let me share this. For those who have already have their account, if you remember your ID password, you can just log in to the same account. You can use the same developer account. Those who are not having, just click on this, whatever link I have shared, and you will land on this particular page. Okay, what you need to do, you have to enter your first name, last name, job title, anything like Salesforce developer or Salesforce admin, whatever you feel like, you can enter. Then in work email, you have to enter your email address, your personal email address, Gmail or whatever, like Yahoo, whatever you are using. Then company name, you have to enter something. If you want your current company to be named here, you can mention that, or if you can keep it like whatever you feel like, you can enter that particular name here. Okay, then in country region, India. Okay, you have to enter these six details and select this I agree, I'm not a robot, and sign me up. The moment you do it, after some time, you will be receiving an email to that particular email which you have registered. Okay. So are you all able to open this page for signing up? Those who are not having the account, only for those it is. And not for all. Those who are already having your account, you can log into your account by going to login.salesforce.com. I will share that link as well here. Okay, I'll share that login.salesforce.com. Login.salesforce.com. First, who all already have, like just write have. Yeah, any questions? Okay, anyone already having the account? Just you can write like I have.
Yeah, I do. Like I have.
Tashneem, you have. Okay. Tashneem, you have worked on Salesforce earlier, right?
Uh, a bit overview, a bit like that, and not like in depth.
Not in depth, but
In
little
some
bit.
of the cases, not like in depth. Like I have created some cases, that's it.
No worries. Once little bit exposure you are having on the platform, right?
Yes, the UI exposure I do have, but
Okay.
not like in depth.
Yeah, that's okay. So, you already have your account. Aditi, you already have your account. I think Gregory is here. Hi, Gregory. You have your account, Gregory? Vasant, you don't have your account, right? You are new to Salesforce. So, first link I have just shared. Just click on that
Yes,
link, Vasant.
sure, sure. Actually, I'm traveling. I'm listening on the phone.
Oh, okay, okay. No worries. Yeah, take care. Okay, so no worries. Okay, so Vasant, you have your account. You don't have your account. So, first link, you have to go to the first link. Okay, click on that sign up link. Provide your details like uh, first name, last name. I've entered here, right? First name, last name. Job title can be anything, Salesforce developer, Salesforce admin, consultant, whatever you feel like. Okay. Work email again, like ashish.sfdc07 @gmail.com. And company will be your Marshall Technologies or any company if you feel like you can enter that. And then country will be your India. And I agree, I am not a robot. Okay. Sign me up. You have to enter these six details. Let me know once you're done. Like once you enter this, you will be receiving an email. Okay, after this, I see Neeraj has joined. Hi, Neeraj. Hi, Neeraj, you have just joined. Okay, let me just share the link again. Okay. Neeraj, you're able to hear us? Okay, I'm unable to hear you. Okay, so what we are doing is we are just creating our account on the salesforce.com. Okay, so I've shared the link to register on the chat window. From there, we need to register, create our account. We will receive the email. We need to validate the email and then we will log in into our account. Okay, so let me know once you're done. Vasant, I think you don't have the account. So once you register, just let me know once you're done. In the meantime, anyone having any questions, queries, we will take that. Okay. First, anyone like having any questions, queries, we will take your question. Okay, you can raise your hand or like if you want to speak up directly, you're free to speak up. Um, no questions. Okay, so should we take a quick recap of what we done yesterday, what we have done yesterday? Anyone would like to recapture what we have done yesterday? Whatever you remember, just in few points, few pointers, you can share. You're free to share. No one wants to share. Let me share that. Okay, so what we have done yesterday, we have looked into the Salesforce architecture, right? We have looked into how Salesforce is a low code platform, and it's a quick and fast platform where we can create our application in points and clicks without writing even single line of the code. We will be able to create our application. Then it is a multi-tenant architecture where multiple organizations, the Salesforce orgs, are on top of the same database, and we are sharing the resources on the cloud. So that is computing concept. Okay, everything on the cloud is a shared resource. So each organization on top of the database is sharing their specific amount of data and other resources as well. Okay, these in short, this is something we have discussed, and then we have seen like how exactly the communication happened over a like whenever the user drops a request from the UI, it goes to the server, and from server it makes a call to the database, and then from database whatever the user has requested, the data will be retrieved and provided to the server, and server will hand over back to the whichever user has requested for that particular data. So this is something which this we have discussed yesterday. Okay, so today we will be like we will
But
be
I have a question.
yeah.
What is cloud computing?
Cloud computing. Okay, so in in software world, this cloud computing is something a new concept in the sense like it's there for last 25 years. Okay, but it's relatively new as compared to the computing products. Previously, everything was there on the servers was there, which is like in-house, which has to be kept within the organization. Okay, let's say if you are starting up a small company, so in that case, let me share that screen again. Okay, let's say if you are starting up your own company, you will create, you need to buy your own server, then you need to buy a database.
Server is something like satellite. Or
It is basically servers are used for communication. Okay,
okay.
so any sort of communication means it can be satellite as well. Means servers can be connected to the satellite. Okay, but in between, means it server means it is basically provide means when you request something, okay, on the Google. So Google.com will have its own server. Google.com, we are doing some query on the Google.com, right? So the Google.com behind the scene, it will have a server. From the UI, you all can see the screen, right? Whiteboard.
No, I can't see.
No.
Okay, just a minute. Okay, meanwhile, who have not created their account, please create your account with the sign up link which I have shared on the chat. Okay, so here from the UI, let's say this user is searching something on the google.com. Okay, this is your computer screen. From the google.com, he has entered some search in the search option, and he had made that request. The request will go to the Google server now. Okay, the request will travel to the Google server. It happens very quickly. It happens in fraction of second. Okay, then from the Google server, the request, whatever the keyword, let's say if you search for whatever movie you want to see. Okay, so Google database, in the Google database, it will search for that name. Okay, from the server, it will again make a request to the database, whatever movie name you have searched for with that keyword. it will go and search in the database, in the Google database. Okay. Then whatever resource it is giving you from the database, it will give you as a response. And this response you are seeing on the screen as a result, like multiple pages we are searching here on the google.com. Okay. In the google.com, we are making some search. Let's say some movie, any movie, Jawan. Okay. Jawan movie. Okay. So in the movie, whatever data it is having from the database, it will bring you all the related results. It's bringing you from the database in the fraction of second, and it has like it will show you all the possible result which you think will be the relevant. And as per the system, it is relevant to you. So it will show you all the relevant data on your screen. So any such um, any such results, it will keep on like from the Google we are getting this multiple results on the screen. So it will give you the result based on your search. So your question was basically um,
Cloud computing.
cloud computing, right? So in cloud what happens, you are making some request. Okay, and you're making some request. Let's say Google is storing these sort of server somewhere else, they're having in-house. These servers are very big. It can be a size of your bedroom or hall, or it can be of size of a building. Okay, these servers can be huge based on the organization it is using. Like if YouTube servers we will talk about, it can be in big buildings size. Okay, multiple floors they will be storing the servers. So these servers and the database are very huge in such top of where huge amount of data is being stored. So now cloud computing, what happens in cloud computing, everything is together. You just require your credential. Like as a user you don't need to buy everything. Let's say if you want to watch YouTube, so you don't need to take care of but YouTube is, let's say YouTube, you're not providing the credentials, but uh, Netflix, or you're using some sort of space on the Google Cloud. Okay, you're using some sort of space on the Google Cloud, like 100 GB of space you are buying on the Google Cloud. So
Like for example, Google Photos.
yeah, Google Photos also you can take as a cloud. So in any sort of thing which you're not storing on your mobile phone, somewhere on the internet you're storing. Okay, so that means it is stored on somewhere on the database itself, but that database is not in your mobile phone or not on your computer system. It's stored on the database itself, but that is somewhere else. Like someone else is hosting that, and you are just making the access to with the help of your user ID and password. So in case of Salesforce, also that happens. Like you're just having your user ID and password, and you're able to access the resources from the salesforce.com. So that sort of access where you are having your username and password. So that is basically called as authentication. Okay, you're logging in to any particular application and then you're fetching out your resources. That sort of process of logging in is called as authentication. If someone is not the authentic user, then the system will not going to provide them the result. So if you have your Google Photos, you have to enter your username and password. So that storage is happening on the Google's cloud storage, and then they're returning you the result based on your username and password, whatever you have stored in your locker. Like in bank, you are having the locker space. Okay, that means that locker is not there at your home. It's at the bank space, but whenever you're going, you're having your own key. Then the bank manager will have their own key, and the both keys they will put into the locker, and then the locker will open. So that is how The both keys, when it matches, it is authenticating that the right person is opening the locker. So this cloud computing concept is quite similar. Okay, it means you're not storing the data or thing in your own device, rather you're storing it on the cloud. Whenever you are listening this term on the cloud, it means you have to enter some credentials, login ID and password. Okay. Mm, it's uh, it's a new computing term. New in the sense, like in terms of computer science, it's quite new, but now it's already more than 25 years old. But still, the talk of the IT market, and a lot of people are now moving to the cloud computing. Like Amazon Web Services, the market leader in cloud computing. Okay, Amazon Web Services, the market leader in cloud computing. Actually, I was about to tell on that topic as well, but just now, have you all logged in with your credential, everyone? Have you all logged into this login.salesforce.com? This is signing up. Tashneem has logged in. Okay. Tashneem, you already have your account. So Vasant and Neeraj, basically, you people, Neeraj, I don't know whether you already have your login credential. Okay. I'm unable to listen. Okay. So Vasant has already informed like he's not having the credential. Gregory, I think you have attended previous session. Maybe you will be having you are having your login. So, okay. Anyone facing any issue, you can let me know. While registering. Okay, Vasant has logged in. So let's continue now. Okay, so what we need to do is you have everyone has who has not logged in, go to login.salesforce.com and you need to enter your credential in this when you enter here login.salesforce.com. It will open up the page like this. You need to enter your credential and login. Okay, so here I am already having my credentials saved. I will log in from here. Okay, just let me know if you all are able to log in to this particular page. Okay, this particular page or any page which is showing this on the right side, view profile, this bell icon, gear icon, all of you logged into this particular page. If you have logged in, just click, just write like login or something so that I can get to know like you have already logged in. All of you have logged in. Okay, after logging in this particular page, on the right side on the top, first thing you're seeing is your view profile. Okay, whenever you log in, just like any place on Facebook, you're logging in, you are having an option to view the profile. Here in this case, if I upload some image, it will show here in this round icon. Okay, then other than this, whatever I'm seeing, like log out and switch to Salesforce Classic. Okay, there is a button called as switch to Salesforce Classic. This is basically previous version of Salesforce. Today, the version of Salesforce has got changed. This is basically the previous version of Salesforce. It used to look like this previous version of Salesforce. So it is like today, whatever we are doing is version 2. If then this is version 1. Okay, or like basically there in between there were multiple versions that got changed, but we are just seeing this classic as all classic um, Salesforce org, where everything looks with a old sort of view or Whereas if I need to go to the again back to the Salesforce Lightning from here, from Classic, I will again click on this switch to Lightning Experience. Switch to Lightning Experience. This will again give me the latest Salesforce UI. This is the latest Salesforce UI. And like this UI is very much in demand in the market because of the user because of the visibility of this UI. It's like it's quite good, and it's basically matches with the modern JavaScript and the modern UI, whichever like all the competitors in the markets are using. So this is how we are switching between a classic and the lightning UI. Then you are having a notification bell here. Okay, notification. Any notification, that means any task being assigned to you or anyone has tagged you within the org, you will receive such sort of notifications here in the notification area. Okay, then we are having a setup gear icon here. Setup gear icon. In this, on the top, the first option is setup. Then we are having service setup, Salesforce Go. These are quite a new thing. Previously, there was only setup and developer console. So in our work as well, we will be mostly be dealing with this setup and developer console, and it can also be edit object. Okay, it can also be edit object or edit page. We'll come to that when we will be doing it. But for now, our main area will be setup area. Okay, I will come to that. But before that, this question mark is your Salesforce help. Any sort of help or support you require from Salesforce, you need to raise the concern from here. Get support. Okay, most of the time in your developer console or the developer org which we are using, the help is not that good because for this developer org, means the org which we have logged in, this org is called as developer org. Okay, whatever log org we have just registered, this platform where you are logged in, this platform is called as org, and this org is free of cost, and Salesforce don't offer the support service for free of cost orgs like developer org. Okay, so most people will be confused lot many times, like what is a developer org, what is an org. So the wherever I'm navigating, like whatever this area, completely area within your browser, from this this within this block, when I'm logged in on the salesforce.com, that means I am within the Salesforce org or organization. Basically, it is called as organization. In short, we are speaking in Salesforce world, we are speaking it as org. Okay, this particular area, anywhere we are navigating, everything here we are within the org. Whatever we are doing within this browser, okay, within this tab, everything is within your org. Now, in your org, all this like buttons and all this guidance centers, everything is within your org we are navigating. Okay, now the next thing is your guidance center. Any sort of simple step-by-step process, it will show you in this guidance center. You can go and do a small 5-step process, and you can understand your sales process, how to set up the account and contact, basic things, basic guidance you can take from this guidance center. Okay, now we will come to on the left side of the page on the top. Here we are seeing a Tata logo. You are seeing a Tata logo. This logo is something like whichever organization is using this platform. Okay, whichever organization is using the platform, they can have their own logo here. If let's say Tata is using this Salesforce org, then they will apply their own logo on the top corner. Okay. If HDFC Bank is using this org, they will have their own HDFC logo here on the top left corner, and so on. So it is like whichever organization is working or dealing with this particular platform, they will apply their logo on this particular top left corner. Okay. It is like the branding area. Now, in between this left side and the right side, in between, you're seeing a search. You're seeing a search here. This search is global search. Okay, this search bar here is called as global search. Global search means anything you want to search within your organization. Okay, within your organization or org, anything that you need to search. Let's say here I'm seeing Coca-Cola account, but I don't remember or I don't want to go where exactly that I have seen that Coca-Cola. So directly if I write here Coca-Cola, it will show me that particular account, Coca-Cola. Okay, it will show that particular account here on the drop down. It will search everything within your org based on the keyword. Okay, if you click here on the left side, you can see it is having search all. If you just select account, it will search only an account, and whatever tab, these all are basically called as objects or objects tab. And if we will come to it what exactly the objects and object tab is. Okay, for now it you can just understand it is a navigation area, like account, contact. It's the different record types. Okay, opportunities, different data you are storing in different objects. So let's say here I searched for Coca-Cola account, and based on that, it has already shown me all the result which is having that keyword. Similarly, if I go to go to contacts, I can search for here. I see Rohit Sharma. Okay, number 17, Rohit Sharma. Okay, if I just search Rohit Sharma from here, it will also show me that particular Rohit Sharma. Okay, contact, uh, enter. Now, okay, Rohit Rohit Sharma. Okay, now here if you see on the left side contacts, okay, in the left side contact, it is showing me one, and wherever it is getting the match, it will show me the count. So on the all other tabs, it is not getting the count. Here in the contacts, it is getting the count. Just click on that, and it is bringing me that particular record from the database. So any search, if you know, if you remember the name of the record. Okay, these all are records. Whatever I'm going uh, selecting it, these are called as records. Now, any record that we need to create under contacts or accounts, okay, we need to click on this new button. Let's say right now I am within this contact. I have clicked on this contact. I see a new button here. Click on this new. Okay. Let's say here the last name of the record is mandatory. In the contact, this is mandatory. How we get to know this is mandatory? You see this red color asterisk. It says like red color asterisk is equal to required information. Okay, red color asterisk means required information. That means here in the last name and in name, you see this, there is a red color asterisk mark or star symbol. Okay, this means if you don't enter this field and you try to save the record, okay, it is going to throw you an error. It is going to throw you an error like review the following fields. This field is mandatory. Here it is going to give you the error. Let's say if I enter these fields, these fields doesn't matter until unless you enter these required fields, it's not going to allow you to save. Okay, so let's name it as Vijay. Okay, last name, let's name it as Vijay. After it gets the last name, automatically this three are combined field. Okay, name field is combination of salutation, first name and last name. So I have entered this last name. It is going to save the record now. I will just click on save, and this particular record is saved in the database. That means here I can see the Vijay record on the top. On the top of that particular record, I will see a record ID. This is a record ID. Anytime I need to navigate to this particular record, Okay, from anywhere within the org. If let's say if I'm here, but I have copied that particular Vijay record ID, I can navigate to this particular record by removing everything after this .com slash, okay, and pasting the ID. So if I paste this ID and click enter, I will navigate to again to that particular record because I was having its ID in hand. I was having this ID handy, and based on that ID, I'm able to navigate to that particular record. So contact record, I'm just navigating to contact record, Vijay record, based on whatever ID I'm having in hand. So this ID will always be unique. This ID, this is an 18-digit Salesforce ID. It will always be unique. It will always be unique um, across the organizations. Okay, so the if this ID is 00NS, it will not be going to be same any particular time in your org or any other org. It is always unique. I'm going to copy this. Okay, I'm going to copy this, and anywhere like from anywhere. Just now I've navigated to this. Previously, I was in opportunity record. Now I'm in case record. Again, I want to go back to that particular contact record. I'm going to remove everything after this .com slash everything. Remove everything after this .com slash. Paste the ID, and you will be navigated back to that particular record. Vijay record, which we have just created. This is how you're navigating to any record if you're having the ID in hand. But if you're not having ID in hand, you just remember this name, Vijay. Okay, then you need to make use of your search, and you will be searching here, Vijay, and it will show you that particular contact. Okay, these are two ways of navigation to any particular record as an admin. Okay, this is like without having the knowledge of Salesforce development. If you want to navigate to any particular record, you are going to navigate this way. So this is like how to navigate to any particular record. So you will be having the ID, or you will be having this global search. Based on that, you will be navigating to that particular record. Else you are going to search it like from the third way will be coming to contact object and then searching your record here. Okay, this is the third way of searching your record. You've identified like this is your record, you clicked it, and now you get all the details related to your particular record. This is like three ways of navigation to any particular record. Okay, now from here, uh, what what we are going to do is okay, on the top, whatever we have seen. Right side, we were having the profile, bell icon, setup, and Salesforce Hell Guidance Center. On the left, we are having a branding area for our logo. In center, I'm having the global search. Now, below your logo, there is a 9 dots. This 9 dots is also called as app launcher. Okay, if I hover here, it will tell you this is an app launcher. If I click this app launcher, it is going to show me all the applications present in your org. Okay, all the applications present in your org. Now, in your org, few applications here: service, marketing, CRM, community, Salesforce chatter, content, Salesforce console, service console. These all these all applications are basically provided by Salesforce itself. Okay, if I go to service, even in your org also, since you have just now logged in, okay, if you log in and see, if you go to the app launcher, you will be able to see these applications like service, community, content, sales console, service console. These are quite out of the box application which is provided by Salesforce itself. Okay, now it will, when you log in, when you go to this particular service, it will have the same format as well here. Okay, you will not be able to see employee salaries and my expense. This is like added by me. Other than that, you will be able to see home, chatter, account, contact, cases, reports, and dashboards. This is you're going to see. Okay, now any application, if you need to search from here, let's say I'm having a bank customer detail application. Okay, I can enter into this search area. So this search area is basically for your apps and your object. Any object, I'll come to what is the object. This on the top which you are seeing, these all are accounts, contacts, cases. These are all objects. Okay, you can also search like from here, account. Okay, account, and it is going to show you the result. Same result is going to show you. Okay, if I click that, it is navigating me to this accounts. If cases, I need to search from here. Okay, simply cases. Again, from cases, it is bringing in, and I can navigate from cases directly from the app launcher. So these are two ways of navigation to the objects or object tabs. Okay, from app launcher, or directly you can navigate from here within going to the application, or this is the third way. There is a third way, view all, and all the applications it will show on the top. Okay, here on the top, all the applications it is showing, and all the other objects and other thing it is going to show you below. So it is like account, contacts will be here somewhere, cases. Okay, chatter, yeah, here it is, contacts. Okay, all the other items it is going to show you in the bottom. All the applications it is going to show you here. Again, it is having a search, same search functionality. Okay, like bank customer detail. Okay, you searched it, it is going to show you here in this app launcher. uh, on the app launcher it is going to show you. Okay, so this is how you're navigating to any particular application within your org from your app launcher. Now anything like in, if I'm in the bank customer detail. Okay, if I'm in the bank customer detail, here I'm having like account, contact, cases, opportunity, reports, and dashboards. If I need to add more items here, then I can click on this pencil icon. There is a pencil icon, and based on this, I can add more item with the help of this add more. Go to all. Okay, go to all. And then from here, let's say if I want to add assets, campaigns, okay, whatever you want, you can add. Just select two things, add to navigation and asset. Let's move it up. Okay, campaign also, let's move it somewhere here. Okay, so you can just drag and drop and click on save. So based on whatever order I have selected, the same order it is going to display me here. So asset I have moved here on the third, and campaign I have moved here. Same order it is going to show me here, from starting from left to right. Okay, so whatever order I have arranged, same thing it is going to follow and display you. This is one way of adding the uh, adding the items to your navigation bar. Easy way of adding the items to the navigation bar. Another way is go to setup. Okay, go to setup, click on setup. From setup you need to go to app manager. Okay, if I go to app. Okay, if I just search for app, now this, within this search again you are seeing a search bar, this search area. This is the third search area. First we have seen global search, then we have seen app search. Okay, and then this is your setup area, and this area of search is called as quick find. Okay, this is for quick find. Anything that you want to search related to the setup, it is going to show you. This is the third search area. Okay, in this you are going to search for app manager. Okay, app manager. Here app manager, go to app manager. From the app manager, you're going to create a new Lightning app. If you need to create a new application of your own. For now, I'm not creating it. Okay, I want to change the navigation. So navigation, one way I've seen it using that pencil icon we have changed. Another way for bank customer details application. Here, just in front of that, there will be an edit icon. Okay, edit button. Go to that edit, and in edit, after editing, there is a navigation items here, navigation items. Okay, here I'm not seeing everything. So what I need to add here now is, okay, what I need to add here is, let's add something. Let's add employees. Okay, employees, I'll move it here, save it, go back. Again, go back to the bank customer details. Now, if you see here, account context, asset cases, opportunity campaign, report dashboard, and whatever I have just added, employees. It is added to your application. Okay, this is like we are stacking up some information, different objects on my application with the help of this. This is navigation. Two ways we have seen how to add navigation item to your navigation bar. Okay, this bar is called as navigation area or navigation bar. Okay, from here we have added some objects, tabs to your navigation area. Whatever is visible on here, it those visibility comes from a custom tab. We are going to create the application soon. Okay, you all are going to create your application soon. So this visibility of any object like here campaigns happens with the help of a custom tab. Okay, we'll come to that. For now, we have covered like right area, your left area, this center global search, your app uh, launcher. Whenever you're launching any app, just next to your app launcher, it is going to show your application name. Whatever app you have launched, it is going to show your application name here. Like bank customer detail is your application. If you change this to service, it is going to change to service here. Okay, if you change it to community, it is going to change here also into community. So whatever application you are switching to, that application name, it is going to display it here. And whatever is like components of your application in the navigation, it is going to show you in this navigation area. Okay. Standard application, standard application, you will not be able to edit with the help of a pencil icon here. These all application, service, community content, sales console, these all application are standard application. So you will not be able to personalize or change with the help of a pencil icon. That bank customer details application was a custom application. Now, the difference between the standard and the custom application is whatever application Salesforce provides you, those applications are called as standard application. Whatever applications Salesforce provides you, those applications are called as standard applications. Whatever application you are creating or anyone within your organization is creating as a human, those applications are called as custom applications. Now, got the difference between standard and the custom? Any application which Salesforce is providing you, those applications are called as standard application. So this is the definition. Or whenever you are creating your own application, those applications are called as custom applications. So custom applications are customizable, standard applications are not. So since this content is a standard application, I'm not going to customize it. Okay, I'm not going to change it with my own. I'm not having the power to change the standard thing on the Salesforce platform. Okay, whether it is a standard object, standard field, or standard applications, I'm not having that authority or power to change in salesforce.com. Okay, little bit modifications you can do, but complete change is not possible. Okay, so now let's come to setup. On this, I'll click on setup. Okay, click on this gear icon and come to this setup. Click on this setup button. This is going to open you on the left side a setup area. This area, everything that comes in this area, this means like is your part of your setup. Okay, it's part of your setup. And this area itself, like from here top till where you're scrolling it till down, this complete area is called as setup area. This is also called as like in interviews, they may ask you the question, what all things you have worked in your setup areas. Now the answer to this is, yeah, I have worked on administration, platform tools, and settings. Three things in lighting we are having, mostly like we are working on these three things. Okay, so major thing is administration, platform tools, and settings. Okay. For now, basic overview we are taking. I'm not going into depth right now. We are going into depth soon in second or third sessions again. But for now, this is like some basic thing for administration, like user creation, user deactivation. You're as an admin, you're dealing with this particular section. As a developers or as any consultant, most of the time you are dealing with platform tools. Okay. And as a s- admin or a developer, you can work on this settings. Maybe it can be security settings or company settings and so on. Now, every organization, every organization will have its company information. Okay. Every organization will have its company information that is mentioned here in this company information. If you go to this company information, it is going to show you your org's details. Y- Here on the left side, org ID, salesforce.com, org ID. Now, this is something, this org ID is something that represents, we have seen this multi tenant architecture yesterday. The individual flat has a flat number. Okay. Similarly, the individual org on the Salesforce cloud has a org ID. Okay. The flat has a flat number in a apartment, residential apartment. But in Salesforce cloud, like the org is identified with the help of this organization ID. And every organization ID is unique. Every organization ID is unique. Okay. So your org ID will be different. My org ID will be different. And someone third person logging into the org will be having that different log ID. Now, instance, what is an instance? So in Salesforce, since it is a cloud based application, it will have its database at multiple locations. Okay. One instance of their database can be in India, one instance of their database can be in US, one instance of their database can be in Australia, Singapore, Germany, Japan, China. I think China they are not having, but mostly in all other countries other than China, Salesforce is having its database. I think China, they're not having their Salesforce services, they're not offering because of the security concerns. Okay, they're not offering this Salesforce application in the China. At least I know it is like till 5 years back, they were not offering. I don't know whether exactly today they're offering or not. But other than China, most of the countries, they're offering their services. Salesforce as an organization, they're offering their services, and mostly they establish their database in that particular location. So if they are storing it in North America, the instance name will be something like NA 56 54, whatever, like multiple instance. So in India it is like IND 56 54 23, whatever, like they're having multiple identifications. So the instance name can be different, but if it says IND, that clearly mentions like it is in India. The instance is stored in the Indian location. Okay. Now, the next thing here, important thing in this local is like based on your organization. Okay, you will be having your language, your time zone. Okay, you can decide what time zone and currency you want to deal on this particular org. So all such things you are going to handle within your org. Like if you want to control these things, you have to come to your company information and then you can edit these things. Let's say if you don't want to store your default time zone as India, rather than you want to keep it in US time zone, or EST or CEST, like European time zone, Central Eastern Standard Time Zone. So based on that, you can change it from here. Okay, this is like the timings, uh, or currency. If you want to deal it with euros, dollars, you can change it from here, and all the currencies within your org will change accordingly from here. Whatever you change here, from here, it will reflect in wherever you are storing the currency. Like in our case, I have stored something in salary. Okay, employee salary. Right now, I'll just show you one example. In employee salary, let's say here if you see, this salary is now shown in Indian currency, INR. Okay, this is a rupee symbol. If I need to change it, okay, if I need to change it, let me just go to setup, company information. Okay, company information. From company information, just change it to currency local, just change it to USD. Okay, I'll change this currency local to USD, US dollar. English USD, I think it will be English USD. English United States, yeah, USD. Okay, if I select this USD now, save it, save this. Okay. Okay, now my currency has been changed. If I refresh this page now, wherever I have opened that employee salary, previously I was seeing it as a rupee symbol. If I refresh this page, now I can see the symbol has changed, because in my complete org, the symbol now I want to use as the USD symbol, and because of which I can just directly go to my company information. I can change the default currency local, and it is going to reflect everywhere. Okay, the amount is not going to change. The symbol is going to change in this particular case. The amount is not going to change. Okay, whatever is the amount, that will remain same. Okay, so yeah, will not take more of the things. Okay, so what I want you to do as an assignment, you're going to log in, you're going to explore different areas, navigate to on the right section, this app launcher, and the different tabs, create some record, hold the record ID, move to that particular record ID. Okay, and then you can also change the default currency if you want. You can also change the default currency local from your company information as an assignment. Okay. Basic things we are progressing. Anyone having any queries for today's session? Yeah, Neeraj, please.
Uh, Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Can we create logo? I think, sorry, sir. Can we create app for this, sir? Like, it will work as a website, right?
It will not actually work as a website. Okay, for there is like this application, it will work only when you're logged in. When you're
Okay.
logged in,
Through
it will
URL.
yeah, it means you have to log into this login.salesforce.com. Whatever
Okay.
credential you have entered, once you will enter the credential, you will land on this particular page. From there, you will be able to navigate to this application. Okay, it
Okay.
will,
But,
yeah.
okay. Okay. But when we'll create any application,
Hmm,
if I'm creating this application for any distributor, like if I'm any company owner company,
hmm,
okay, I'm creating these applications like these URLs for my distributor. Okay,
hmm,
I'm giving them the URL and username and password. Okay,
hmm.
then they will get the front end part, right?
No, if you want to create it for the distributor, okay, so
Mm.
for that case, you can create sites. Okay. The sites can be built using experience builder. So for that is an advanced topic. Okay. That is
Okay.
also possible. You can create the application for the distributor or end users, okay, where they can log in and they can do their own sort of things. Okay, one thing is like you can also create their own login in this particular org. In this org also you can create the users, or you can also create some different. I will show you how exactly in experience builder. Let's it it will open in experience builder sites. So you can create some sites like this. Okay, I and it will become a public. So here, if you see what is a site, Salesforce Sites enables you to create a public websites and applications that are directly integrated with your Salesforce.com organization without requiring users to log in. Okay, if you want to create some app sites like application with where you don't want the users to log in, okay, you can directly create a site. You can create a site and you can publicly expose any information stored in your organization through these pages that matches the look and feel of your company's brand. Use this site to create the public community site to gather customer feedback, branded login, registration page for your portals, web forms for capturing leads, and so on. So because sites are hosted on Salesforce servers, there are no data integration issues, and because these sites are built on native visual first page or data validations on the collected information is performed automatically, you can allow users to access your site through your unique Salesforce domain and URL. So for any client facing application, if you're looking for, you're not going to create this app manager application. This app manager application is for internal people. Any client facing application where you want those people to basically you can this can also be login one, okay, or it can be open no login sites, just like Google, you don't require some to log in to search something on Google or YouTube. You don't require something always to log in necessarily to search something on Google or YouTube. That is like it's the authentication on the platform is not required. Similarly, such sort of application, if you need to build, you need to build a site first. Okay, and then you can expose your information from your org to that particular site.
Okay, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
yeah, okay. Any other questions? Okay, if no questions, we will end the session for today and we'll meet tomorrow again at the same time, 9:15. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.